Okay, we're live.
Cool.
Mr. Rick Forster, is there anything you want to say to the Facebook world?
I would like to say that Sandy Law is one of the most interesting people when it comes to history of this area. He knows it like a book that he's read all his life.
Yes, as a matter of fact, give us a quick history of Titlum-Tatlum and blockade runners.
Well, Titlum-Tatlum Bayou was a nest for blockade runners during the war between the states. Yankees call that the Civil War, but they're sadly mistaken upon the name. The Confederates would bring blockade runners into this small inlet called Titlum-Tatlum Bayou. There's San Luis Pass, just over there, right under the nose of the Yankee gunboats. They would bring in medical supplies and guns, everything the Confederacy needed. They were the lifeblood of the Confederacy during those years. And there was always at least one Yankee gunboat stationed outside San Luis Pass. And they could see the masts of the blockade runners back here. And they would take shots at them, 5 or 6 a day, just to wake them up. And eventually the Confederates got wise to this. They took 100 Yankee prisoners and they put them right there on that raised portion of the island. That was a Yankee prisoner of war camp. And our destination, you can see it's just cleared the branches. That's blockade runners. That's my fishing camp. And we named it that because it's such a historic location. That's where they would unload the guns and medical supplies, etc., and they would load up the compressed cotton, which came down from West Columbia through the old intercoastal. They would actually push pole barges of this stuff right into the backside of Titlum-Tatlum and load the boats right there where my camp is. And these were, sometimes they were 120 feet long, but what makes them interesting is the blockade running ships, though they were sailboats always have a keel that goes way far down. These boats had crank-up keels so they could get over the shoals. And the Yankee gunboats were too deep draft to get in. There was a Confederate fort called Fort Mud Island right at the tip of the island. And they had a single 18-pound cannon there. And that was enough to keep the Yankees away. And down on the Galveston Island, we had the Magnolia Rangers. And they kept the Yankees from making any landings. It was a cavalry unit. And the Yankees had to go all the way to New Orleans just to get fresh water. Wow. And if you don't believe me, you can read the historical marker right there at the launch, which I'm sure he'll include later.
Nice, very nice.